I didn't feel like I had to be Bruce Campbell. I could never be Bruce Campbell. I am a 5'2" redheaded girl, and he is like this man with a chin.
Leave this book alone. When you're making your first film, it's amazing that, because it never happened that you're making your first film and people actually cares before the movie comes out. So that's a beautiful feeling, right? And that's because it's an Evil Dead movie and has a cult following. So it was pressure, but at the same time, it was something that was exciting for me, right?
You don't understand.
Fan of Sam Raimi in general. Like, I always love his films since probably by the moment when Darkman came out in 1990, I became a huge Sam Raimi fan. I've been following all of his movies since then. So Evil Dead was part of the whole, thing, right? He's a master of horror, and he knows his audience like nobody. So it's a great mentor to have. He's somebody that really, when you want his opinion, and he's a great guy to be there and guide you because he really knows his audience.
You are all going to die tonight. Bruce wrote emails and we talk, and he's extremely supportive of us, and that was great.
Being an actor on the original, he knew how tough it was, so he was with me during the whole casting process to help me spot who was ready and who wasn't to make this film.
Oh my God! What did you do that?
The audition was ridiculous. I sat in a folding chair in a tiny little room and pretended to be buried alive while slowly becoming the devil. And I remember being so embarrassed and ashamed of like how disgusting I was that I like ran out the door after my audition, and I had my agents call the casting director to make sure that they weren't offended by me, and they were like, no, it's okay.
They thought they knew what they were getting into, but I don't think nobody knew until they were there on set every day. This was a very demanding shooting in many levels, and we decided to not use CGI, so everything they were exposed to was real, so that makes for a way more intense experience than normally is. So they were beat up during the whole thing. So, but that's the way you make horror movies. They have to be tough.
You know, I did things that most people can't say they've done before. I've been buried alive. I've had a tube stuck down my throat so I can projectile vomit on someone's face. I've been strung up on vines so I can get raped by a tree. That stuff was physically and emotionally draining. Going back to my television show, Suburgatory, was like going to a spa after working on this movie. But I'm proud of it.
We're making the movie in a way we crafted so the new audience will enjoy the movie, at its full potential, but at the same time putting enough stuff in so the fans will have a different experience and have the bonuses of knowing the originals and discovering those little details that are planned all over the movie, right? I really enjoyed putting all those details of the original films. The whole movie is a love letter to the original films in a way, right?